Welcome to Talk, ladies and gentlemen. Today is February the 6th, 2018. And ladies and gentlemen, we'll be talking about February the 7th, 2018's Monday Night Raw. We found out who will be in the Elimination Chamber match for the women's, and we found out another person. That will be two people that will be in the Elimination Chamber to find out who will be versing Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania. So first we had, let's see, hold on. I think it was a qualifying match. Qualifying match for the Elimination Chamber, Roman Reigns versus Bray Wyatt. It was a pretty good match. It was a decent match. It was an okay match. But of course, you know who wins. Because he's a but he is Vince McMahon's new face of the WWE, Roman Reigns. He will be going to the Elimination Chamber after a spear to Bray Wyatt. 1, 2, 3. Mr. Roman Reigns won the match. I know you hear my cat meowing. Don't worry about that. So, ladies and gentlemen, and then we had the Cruiserweights. I never talked about the Cruiserweights on Monday Night Raw because they weren't on Monday Night Raw until now. The new 205 Live General Manager, Drake somebody, Rockstar Spud, if you guys don't know who that is, he was part of TNA. But now he's part of WWE as the general manager. He made a 16-man tournament and some surprises from NXT and maybe some returns. Watch 205 Live on the WWE Network. But there is two people that already advanced to the tournament. Is Cedric Alexander and TJP. So we have a tag team match. We have Alexander teams up with Mustafa Ali versus Drew Gulak and Tony Nese. This was some high flying and some brutal hits. But the winner of that match was Cedric Alexander and what's his name again? Mustafa Ali. There we go. I almost forgot his name. Ew. Then we have Asuka versus Bayley. Well, ladies and gentlemen, with this match, we found out who will be in the Elimination Chamber and another women's match for Asuka to verse. We have the women's Elimination Chamber. One, we have the champion. Of course. Why wouldn't we? And then we have Mickie James, Bayley, Mandy Rose, Sonya Deville, and Sasha Banks. And that Elimination Chamber, it will be Asuka versus Nia Jax. If Nia Jax wins, she will be part of WrestleMania. It will be a triple threat match. They say it might be the Raw Women's title, but I don't think Asuka already didn't choose what championship she wants to go for yet. So I think if she chooses SmackDowns, it will be a triple threat, but it's definitely going to be Raw. I think it will be Charlotte versus Ronda Rousey. That's going to happen, I think. And then we have Asuka versus Bayley on Raw. That was a decent match, but it wasn't better than Sasha Banks versus Asuka. But the winner of that match was Asuka after a armbar. Bayley almost did it, but she couldn't counter. The winner of that match was Asuka by submission. Then we have, there's so many. The Raw Tag Team Championships. It was supposed to be a rematch clause between Seth Rollins and Jason Jordan versus The Bar. But Jason Jordan, one time he said he was 100%. And then, when the match was about to happen, Kurt Angle says he wasn't 100%. He said something happened to his neck when he was training, and he went to the medical people, and they said they won't let him compete. So, he had a replacement of his Shield brother, Roman Reigns. So, it was Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins. It was a pretty good match until Jason Jordan cost the match. This was Seth Rollins' last opportunity for the Raw Tag Team titles. Well, he didn't attack Seth Rollins, but Cesaro and Sheamus was about to walk out, but Jason Jordan just was in the way. Cesaro was going to punch him, but he blocked it, and then he punched Cesaro. There's a disqualification because of Jason Jordan. Seth Rollins was really mad. He called him the B word. I don't think I could say that on YouTube, so I'm going to say the B word. And he said, Kurt Angle says he was real hurt. And Seth Rollins says, I'm sorry that I didn't hurt him. He wanted to hurt him, not where the bar hit him with a plastic freaking LED lights. Plastic, and he got hurt. And Kurt Angle yelled at his son and said, go home. That was sad. And then we have Nia Jax, the woman that will be versing Asuka. And she was versing a jobber. And she destroyed that jobber. And then she said a whole bunch of words. Renee Young had this interview. And she said a whole bunch of words. And that's it. And then we have Mickie James versus Sonya Deville. Sonya almost broke her nose. I think she did. Because she won't stop holding her nose. But the winner of that match with a roll-up was Mickie James and Paige's group, Mandy Rose. And Sonya Deville was attacking Mickie James until Alexa Bliss came out to help Mickie James and asking, are you okay? I think she wants an alliance at the Elimination Chamber. And she can't do that with Paige's group. And if you guys didn't see that match, Paige wasn't attacking Mickie James because she wasn't part of the Royal Rumble match because she had an injury. And I don't know if she's done and she could just be a manager or some bad things going to happen. I don't know. Don't ask me yet. And then we have the main event. We have a triple threat match. Braun Strowman, Elias, and John Cena, the first three guys from last week, qualified to become into the Elimination Chamber, was in a triple threat match to find out who will enter last in the chamber match. It was a decent match, and Elias and John Cena actually worked together, but Braun wouldn't stay down. He did a running power slam on John Cena, and Mr. Elias stole the win from Braun Strowman. He got the win, but he got crushed. Braun Strowman did 3 each. I think it's 3 each. 3 each power slams onto John Cena and Elias. The fans are loving it. They were cheering for Braun to do power slams on John Cena and on Elias. And I want to know, did he turn face? Because if you guys didn't see this, he went out the ring when he was about to go. He props 2 little kids. He props them like a normal face turn. People high fives the audience. Is he a face turn now? A face? Braun Strowman? The guy always been a bad guy. And I want to tell you the sucky matches that did happen. We had the Miz going to the Elimination Chamber. I totally forgot about the Miz. I didn't write it on there. He's going to the Elimination Chamber. He beat Apollo Crews. He's in the Elimination Chamber. And we had the Battle Club, Finn Balor and Karl Anderson versus the Revival. And, of course, the Battle Club wins. What I'm happy for is that Luke Gallows and Karl Anderson is actually getting some TV time. It doesn't matter if it's with Finn Balor or what. But next week, I think there's 2 things happening next week, but I don't remember what's happening next week. Next week, we have a Fatal 4-Way second chance for the last spot of the Elimination Chamber match. It will be Finn Balor, Apollo Crews, Bray Wyatt, and Woken Matt Hardy in a Fatal 4-Way match to find out who will take the last place. Or would the rumor be true? Would Bobby Lashley be at WrestleMania and fighting Brock Lesnar? Or would that be after WrestleMania? So ladies and gentlemen, that's all for me today. I hope you guys enjoyed Monday Night Raw. I thought it was a decent show for this week. And ladies and gentlemen, I will see you tomorrow for SmackDown results as well. If you guys enjoyed this video, hit the like button, leave a comment below, and subscribe for more. If you're not subscribed yet, hit that little subscribe button and the little bell icon because it helps you to be notified every time I upload a video because I do this Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and sometimes Friday. And yes, I did not put a video on Friday, so it might be this Friday. Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, that's all for me today. I hope you all have a great weekend and a great Monday. God is out and the judge.